Hello YouTube, Sinful Modders here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a spinning watermark that will look like this right here. So when you play it, it will spin, ignore the lag. Since it is a rendered video, it's not rendered video, so of course it's going to be a little laggy. But that's basically what it's going to look like when it's spinning, is it'll say your name and it'll spin. So yeah. So what you're going to need for this is Sony Vegas, or any kind of Sony Vegas. I'm using 12. This is going to be basically the same for all of them. And Cinema 4D R12. So let's go ahead and open up our Cinema 4D. And I'll continue. Alright. So here we have a blank page. So whatever you want to add. So go ahead and add some MoGraph text. And then add your name. So Sinful Modders. I know my name is Sinful Modder because Sinful Modders was taken by somebody who's not been active in 3 years, so we couldn't get the name. But we are Sinful Modders. So then zoom it out to where the text is between these two black lines. It doesn't matter how far out, just as long as it fits between those two lines. So then you can go ahead and put your depth to about 60. That looks nice if you ask me. And then in caps, go ahead and add fillet cap. Put steps 5, radius about 2 on both of these. Steps 5, radius about 2. So that looks nice right there. And we can go ahead and render it, and you'll see blank text. So now we continue. So you want to go ahead and add your colors. Now I'm going to use glossy colors because I like gloss. So if you want these colors, then I can add them in there for you. I'll add them in a file for you. I didn't make this pack. It's by some guy. Well, there's his name for you. So thanks to him for the gloss paint that he had uploaded on YouTube, because I believe the gloss paint looks really nice. So it's taking a while to render the colors for some stupid reason. So while that works itself, so what we're going to go ahead and want to do is open up our desktop here again. And you're going to want to go ahead and create a file for it, because this is a this is going to be 90 images, because it's 90 frames. So you want to go ahead and create a file. Name it whatever, because I don't think you want 90 pictures on your desktop. That would look pretty bad. Okay, so the colors are added. So then we're going to go ahead and add the two colors we want. So I'm going to do red for one. Okay, so red on front, and this is important that you do this in this order if you want black on the front, and then whatever color the rest of the way. Black. Okay, so then now it's all black, and then another red. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do is click the black here, and then in section, at C1 and projection, frontal. So what that'll do is when you render it, it'll show, well, I have to do that. Alright, so the black's done. Okay, so again with the same one, C1, frontal. Okay, so when you render it, oh crap, or is it C2? Hang on. Alright, there. I had a mistake. Alright, actually no. It's supposed to be red, black, red, so my bad. Delete this. Alright, whatever colors you want again, but I'm going to do red, black, and red because it'll look a little bit better. C1, frontal. Alright, so when it renders, okay, so you can tell it's red on front. So if we go ahead and pan our camera over here to the side, where you can kind of still see the red. Okay, so it's red and black. So then if we pan to the back, it's red again. So it's a glossy red, a nice glossy black, and then another glossy red. This is just so if you have those darker videos that you can't see stuff in, you can do that. But you can do however you want. So now what you want to do is you'll go ahead and want to hit your keyframes. So we're going to hit a keyframe right here, this little orange button. So keyframe here. Let's go up to about 30 frames, and then hit your motion tool. Do a full 180. Make sure it's nice and good looking. Okay. Another keyframe there, and then go to about 60. Then do another full 360. Now I'm not trying to make this perfect. And then another keyframe there. So then when you spin it, it'll do that. So your watermark's not completely done. So then what you're going to do is go into your render settings, output. It is 1280, so 1280 pixels by 720. So this will be pretty much HD here. And then what you want to do is on frame range, all frames, so to go from 0 to 90. So then that's good. So then in your save, like I said, you want to make this a PNG because this is going to be picture framed. And you want to go ahead and make sure alpha channel's checked. And then, you can go ahead and put it in the file. Like I said, you might want to make a folder because this is going to be 90 frames. And then you're good to go ahead and render it by hitting the middle one there. But since it's already rendered and everything, I don't need to render it. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. And then, once again, there's our folder. So now we'll open up Sunny Vegas. Go ahead and create a new project. I'm not going to save this. It was just a test video. Okay, so then you want to go ahead and hit Control, Shift, and Q. Okay. Now, this is pretty much going to be basically simple because it's only, the text. So, all you have to do is go ahead and click the first image. And then still open sequence right here. Check that. Then OK. Then blah blah. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and stretch out to the video that you want. And as you can tell, it's got checkerboard background because there's no background. Which is good because we're going to have it in video soon. So, when we go ahead and play it, it'll spin, stop, spin, stop, spin, stop, spin, stop, etc. Okay, now we're going to do a video. So, open, go ahead and go into computer, local disk C, or wherever your files are at, because I use FRAP, so it's in here. Okay, so this is the current video. We'll use this video. Okay, so here we have a video. And I accidentally just did something. Whoops, my bad. Alright, my bad. Okay, we're gonna do a new file to get the file in there. All right. Well, anyways, do like I said. Open up the video. Okay, so here we have the video. Control Shift Q to bring up a new page on top. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the front here. Open, desktop, or wherever your file is at again, and then find it. Click the first one. Exactly 000. The 4 zeros. Still sequence. Open sequence. Click it, and it'll add it. Okay. So here's the watermark. Very small. So then we have to stretch it out to the video. Now, you don't want a giant watermark right there in the middle of your video. That'll look ugly. Okay, so go ahead and click it. And it'll open up the cropping tool. Right there. Click that little tool right there. It looks like a diamond. Grab the very bottom square and pull it out to about the size you want it. Then add it to where you want it. So, say I want it like right here in the blatant middle. I mean, you can add it anywhere. And then you can grab this little blue bar and do a fade effect if you want it to be a little bit faded. So then when you play it, it'll do an infinite loop of your video constantly spinning for your whole video. Now it's laggy because, well, all videos are laggy, not rendered, of course. This was just a video of a mod menu that I made for TU6 on PC. But, so there you go, your watermark's now added. And if you can tell, there's like a little light effect on it because that's the gloss paint acting on itself. So that's cool because that gloss light will actually spin with it. Like when the text is spinning, like the light will highlight wherever it's at. So as you can tell right there, it highlights the whole thing when it comes around on it. So that's pretty cool. And that's how you pretty much make a watermark, and then you can go ahead and upload to YouTube or however you render and everything. And then, well, there you go. It's pretty much done. That's all for this video on how to make a watermark. See you in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Goodbye, YouTube.